Action News, Brianna Willis continues our political team coverage now. She is live at the Fresno County Elections Office with how the county is preparing for the November election and working to combat disinformation. Brianna.
Well, Graciela, we are just 104 days away from the election. Now, the Fresno County Clerk says with the shifting political climate, even some that we've seen just in the past couple of days, they expect a very high voter turnout, maybe even the highest we've seen in the county. But he also says AI is making misinformation easier to make and more convincing, causing it to be a huge concern this election season. The November general election is just over 100 days away. Kamala Harris has now earned enough delegates to become the Democratic nominee after President Joe Biden dropped out of the race. Last week, Republicans officially nominated former President Donald Trump as their nominee. Fresno County Clerk and Registrar of Voters James Coos says there are around 507,000 active registered voters in the county, and that number is expected to grow.
With all the national news about the election, I am hopeful that this will actually generate a higher interest, and interest oftentimes leads to turnout.
Angelique Jackson is with Faith in the Valley. Community organizers like her work every election cycle to meet residents where they are and get out the vote.
Right now, we're heavily focused on our base building efforts. We've been connecting with residents and seeing again what matters to them.
Jackson says that in addition to the presidential race, the ballot will include several propositions and measures that will impact the younger generation.
It's important for young people to show up every single time because, one, we make up one of the largest voting bases, 18 to 34-year-olds. So if we're not showing up and using our voices, then we're not active in constructing a future that's going to work for us.
With the young voters and the shifting political climate, Coos expects one of the highest voter turnout elections in Fresno County history. But with the attention comes some concern.
We are on the lookout for disinformation or misinformation that's being spread, especially something that may be augmented by artificial intelligence.
He says while they have not seen any red flags yet, they are prepared for what's to come.
It's a unique and developing situation, so the potential is expanding. We're seeing it in some places, and law enforcement agencies are being as aggressive as they can be.
Now, Coos also says they expect a very energetic election this fall. However, with that, he wants to remind everyone that you cannot wear any candidate clothing when going to vote at a voting center. If you do that, you may be turned away. Live in downtown Fresno, Brianna Willis, ABC 30 Action News.
Hey, Central California, stay up to date with all the most important news and weather. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.